Say hi. Well, that's a yawn. Hi, happy Monday. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Hi, my name is Alicia. I'm a wellness coach, yoga teacher. Hi, founder of alishasappetite.com, and welcome to your daily 108 inspirational broadcast. I'm here Monday through Friday at 1:08 p.m. Eastern. I did miss Friday's 108, and I'm very sorry about that, but I'm back. It's a new week, it's Monday, and I'm feeling a lot better. So thank you for everyone who asked me how I was feeling. I'm feeling better. Thank you very much. So, I was debating a lot about what I want to talk about in this inspirational broadcast, and I realized that I had a weekend full of life lessons that I think I should pass along to you, and I think that, thank you for sharing that, and I think that this, is something that can motivate you on this Monday to just live your best life and feel amazing. So, okay, let's just get into them. I have two really cool life lessons from the weekend. And, okay, so the first one was on Saturday night. My husband and I had originally planned to go on a picnic. I think that's what we were going to do. We're going to go on a picnic and go on a hike. And we do that a lot, right? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means or says. We love going outside and we love hiking, but for some reason we just weren't feeling it. And we were just kind of in this, rut, I guess. And we're like, what should we really do? And so ultimately we were we can't just keep doing the same things all the time. We are craving experiences, right? So we're we need to have some sort of experience. So we decided to just take matters into our own hands and go do this Greek festival going on. And okay, sorry, we had to block someone. That's been creeping me out lately. But anyway, yeah, so we decided let's go to this Greek festival and just have an experience. So that's all it was. All we did was we went and we ate this food at this Greek festival, but it gave us life again. It just put a fire up our butts because it was the experience, right? We were surrounded by this new culture, trying these new foods, and just having a new experience together that made you feel alive again, right? So really what my message for this is that experiences are everything, and that's why traveling, is so awesome to feeling alive and feeling you're really living your life to the fullest. And you can do that in your own community. You can do that at home, really. Just look out and think outside of the box and do something that you don't normally do just to have a different experience, and that will make you just feel so much more alive. And that's one really big lesson that I learned this weekend. Okay, it's so important to constantly have new experiences. So, yeah, have new experiences. Thank you for the hearts. I'm glad that you can relate to this. So that was one big life lesson that I think can motivate you. So I challenge you to find and plan something this week that can help you have a new experience, something or anything that you haven't done before. Again, you don't have to go anywhere to have a new experience, right? You can go to a new yoga studio, right? You can go try this new hike that you've been wanting to do, or maybe you want to go down and paint some pottery, whatever it is, just think of it as an experience, not purchasing something, right? Not I want to buy this, because that fades fast, right? Buying things just fade, but experiences last for a long time. So that's my message number one. Message number two is, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm a yoga teacher, right? And, I was teaching a class on Sunday morning, and I get in there, and this is a 90-minute power class. And I always start my classes without any music, and then a few minutes into it, then I'll start it. Well, on Sunday, all of a sudden, I go to try and start the music, and the stereo's broken. And this class has just started. It's 90 more minutes, and I have never had this happen to me before as I've taught for the last year. So I'm like, oh shit, I have to teach this class without any music. And that's just, I mean, I generally have music, not the whole time, but that's what I do. So I'm like, okay, looks like we're not having music today. And at first it's kind of like was tripping me up because it's out of my comfort zone, right? It was forcing, something had forced me to get out of my comfort zone of how I generally teach. But it ended up being the coolest experience ever because everyone in my class, you could tell, were so much more focused on their breath, so much more focused and in the moment and less distracted. And it was, again, an experience that I really enjoyed teaching, and others in the class really enjoyed having that new experience too, right? Because they come to my classes, right? They're my students, and so that was different for them to experience too. So my lesson with that was, one, doing things out of your comfort zone teach you more things than you can possibly imagine. Two, we are talking about life lessons that I learned from the weekend. And two, when you're forced to do it, okay, block. Do we block him? Block. When you're forced to get out of your comfort zone, that's when like you really just step up and do it, you know? And three, silence is the answer. It's always the answer. It kills me, but it's true, right? Whenever you're feeling stressed or anxious or just, you know, out of it, silence and contemplation are the answer. And even in, you know, a yoga class, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and everyone really liked it. So I think I'm going to do it a lot more, and just not have music because it removes the distractions around you, and it helps you to really focus on the present moment instead of like listening to the words or, you know, I love music and I'm definitely going to use it, you know, in my classes, but sometimes I think that it'd be really cool to mix it up because it gives you that newfound feeling and embracing the silence. That was, I think, a big lesson of yesterday, right? So Saturday it was new experiences are important, and Sunday it was embrace the silence within. So then I was inspired after that experience on Sunday of no music in my class to come home and spend more time in silence with myself, right? Spend more time journaling and meditating and taking a bath and just breathing and being still. So those are my lessons. Yeah, those are my lessons from this weekend that I thought were pretty profound. Silence is always the answer, or scary if you have a toddler. Yeah. I do not have one, but I can imagine how that would be terrifying. Totally. Yeah, what do you guys think about these lessons? Did you have anything profound happen this weekend? I like to start my Mondays off by, you know, planning for the week and really think about what it is I want to feel, how I want to feel. Like yes, I have goals that I want to do, but feeling is huge. And I don't know, today was a very a morning to think about what lessons that I've learned that I can pass on. He's laying down now, so I use this time for quiet time for myself. Perfect. I hear that that's a really good strategy. Like when your baby or your toddler is sleeping, that's like your you time and to do something for you. Are you doing a silent class tonight? I might. Are you going to come? I think I might. It's actually really cool. Talk to Sarah B. Sarah was in it. It was cool. So any other comments, any questions? Let me know. Awesome. Come. Yeah, let me know if these resonate with you. If they do, you might be interested in my free 7-day wellness challenge that teaches you how to just connect to yourself and embrace the silence and the stillness in your life. And yeah, it's a video challenge that I have on my website. Go to alishasappetite.com, sign up, and you can get started today. You get the first video right now in your email inbox, and then we can stay connected. Otherwise, I'm here every day. I'll be here tomorrow, 1:08 p.m. Eastern. Follow me. Do you have another morning routine tip you were thinking of sharing on Friday? Yes. Oh my gosh. Susan, thank you for asking me. I am very sorry that I was not here. But I do. And that tip is silence. It's meditation. And I actually just did this morning. Meditating in the morning, right when you get up, is like I can't even think of anything else more important, basically. It helps you, missed you, but totally understand you were feeling well. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to come on and tell you, but I was like, that would be weird. And actually, I was so out of it, I felt so sick that I didn't even realize that I had missed it. That's how crazy it was, but I'm feeling better. But yes, my tip was going to be meditation. And when I started off doing this into my morning routine, I started off with just 5 minutes. I would set my timer and I would just sit there and close my eyes and focus on my breath for 5 minutes. And the first few times it was torture, but I've eventually worked my way up, and like this morning I just did 15 minutes. Willingly. Like I could have just done 5 or 10, but now I'm like, no, 15 minutes is now my sweet spot. So start small, right? 5 minutes is better than nothing. It's amazing. You'll even notice a major result from that, from doing it first thing in the morning before your mind has been clouded with anything else. So kind of like my routine, I guess, to put it all together. I'll wake up, I'll have my lemon water, and then I'll come into my office, which is actually kind of like my my yoga and meditation room and journaling room. But I'll come in here and I will drink my lemon water and meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. And after that, I will journal. So like some things will come up in meditation, you know, thoughts that you're just like trying to be okay with, and then I'll just journal and I'll do the morning pages, right? Write 3 pages of just whatever it is that needs to come out. Sometimes it's, you know, negative things, like sometimes it'll start negatively and then by the end you're just like feeling so good, and it helps you find more clarity and in your mind. So I'll do the morning pages, and then after that I'll either do some yoga or go for a walk outside. It just depends on what I'm feeling, and sometimes I'll do both. Sometimes I'll do some yoga and then go for a walk, come back, or go for a walk, come back and do my yoga. So that's typically my morning routine, and then I'll come back and, of course, eat breakfast. And I generally have, like, eggs every morning with greens. It's amazing. So thank you for asking, and thanks for showing up today and coming. And, yeah, so, yay! That should be on my site this week, too. Do you do hot or cold lemon water in the morning? I do warm, because I like warm things in the morning, and it really it helps your digestive system. It kind of flows it through a little bit more, and it gets your fire rolling. So yeah, definitely I'll heat up my pot of water and pour over half of a squeezed lemon into my glass. Yeah. Any other questions about my morning routine? Sorry, I'm like petting my dog, if you see my hand moving. Yay, cool. Okay, well, this has been fun. I hope that you feel motivated and inspired, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes. I think that I'm like, is there anything else? No, that's everything. Okay. Bye.